Welcome everybody to new hydro installation of our generators. Now, what I want to say first to all of you, if you knew something about hydrogen generators, I'm pretty sure you never heard about ours. What is the difference between a normal generator of hydrogen and our generator? If you ever saw a hydrogen generator, you can understand that it has only one exit which produces hydrogen-oxygen gas. That is what our system is not doing. Our system is specific because it does this magic. Our special pattern is doing this one special thing. It separates the hydrogen from the oxygen, which makes it much less dangerous. Now, I'm not going to get very specific onto it, but I'm going to help you to understand how our system works and how simple it is to install it. Okay? So, as you see right now here, we have our generator and we have our two tanks right here. This tank is for the oxygen and this tank is for the hydrogen. Also, we have all the tools that you're going to probably... And that's Wasim! Amazing, right? Wasim is looking amazing. I don't know what he did, but he did something which knocked it out. And here I am again. That's Wasim. I don't know
we will cut this part, don't worry.
We will cut this part, doesn't matter. Guys, it's all for you. It's for general knowledge, nothing special. We're going to come over there to help you. Also, my friend George is right here, keeping the light. You're going to see some videos how George actually helped the installation. And Wasim was behind the camera, and you just see he's going to get in the details of how it's much more easier for you to make it happen. But let's go back a little bit into something. I want to show you, first of all, some things that you're going to find in our box. And you're going to use them. Cables, very important. Things that we're going to give to you. Tie-ups, we're going to give you some... Oh, very, very important thing for you to get is... One second, where is this? Of course, the Cherokee. Very important thing that you should have as a mechanic, because this is how all of our people, all our mechanics do installation. As you see already at the wall, it uses really good to hold the tanks and also our generators. If you install the generator properly with the Cherokees, just like that, just like we did, I mean, this is how we believe is the best part. The generator will be safe and really nice. Now, something else, some precautions that you're going to see in our website, and you can see also in the manual, there are some things that we should not do to the generator, like for number one, we do never ever touch the bolts. We never unscrew any bolts. We don't do that. Second thing that we do not do, very important, we do not move those parts or even the upper ones. We do not move them because it's glued, they're stuck, and we want it to be safe. So our hydrogen, our water, and oxygen is safe in the tank and not leaking out. Very important. So, as you see here we have our PWM, which we measure the amperes. So it all depends on how many cc's cubic is our cars. And 2,000, 3,000, we have to put up a little bit, it'll give it more power, which we're gonna give you a list with all the cars and all the cubics that you're gonna personally install them and regulate them. So today we're gonna use the generator for you to understand how to put it on, how to make it work, and we're going to use just a car battery, so it's going to be much more simpler for you, and you're going to understand all the philosophy behind it. So right now, our friend Wasim is going to come and show you all the details of what goes first, because it's very important for us to know the steps of what are the steps going first. I'm going to tell you only the couple things that I already said before in the videos previously, is that first thing we need to do is we need to check our car. We need to take it to a mechanic, to an electrician, to check the car completely and to be sure that the car has no damage or any other leaks, so there is no problem after putting the hydrogen, because we had a lot of people coming to us and saying that their stereo broke after the hydrogen, which is amazing, and hydrogen doesn't affect the stereo. But, continuing, I was talking about the stereo. Oh yeah, second thing. You should check exactly how much pollution, how much your car is polluted. You're gonna see it in the documentation of your car brands. It's Mercedes, BMW, always on the documentation it's saying exactly how much carbon dioxide your car is producing. And after you have checked your car, you check your, and as I said before, a couple of steps before we do the installation. First, you check your car, check the vehicle, make sure it's okay, take it to a mechanic, take any reevaluation of how is your vehicle moving right now, how much is polluting, so we can understand the results right after the installation. Number two, check how much carbon dioxide you have. All the cars usually in their documentation they say exactly how much carbon dioxide they produce. So right after you measure that, you can see straight away after the 40 minutes of installation of our generator, you can see the difference straight away. Then, before we do the installation, just to say to all of our friends, mechanics and electricians out there that this is easy. Now when I'm saying this is easy, I'm saying it's not a rocket science. Well, actually, it is a rocket science because NASA is using hydrogen for most of the year. So yes, it is a rocket science, but it's not so hard. We just use very, very simple thing. Probably you can take it even for free, which is deoxygenate water. Deoxygenate water, you can get it even from your air condition while it's leaking out, and that is already a fuel. So first thing first, when we take a car, what we do? First thing we do, we pop the hood and we see where can all this fit. Now let me explain one more time. It is the mechanic's responsibility to do the correct installation to the car. You are the last manufacturer, so it is in your hands to do the best installation that you can do, and the best it is, the best it works. Now, let me explain. After you check under the hood and you see if there is some space and there is not, what we suggest usually our mechanics is doing this the next step. First, we take out the wheels because normally the space is right in front of the first wheel on the side. That's the first spot. If there is no spot, empty spot right there, then we would tell you to take out the bumper so you can see better. Basically get the car a little bit when you, and that's for small to medium cars. Big cars, I believe there is no problem about this. Everybody can tell we install more than 25 buses and they have a lot of space which you can do it by yourself. Again, let me show you. As you see, we use Cherokees and we also use tie-ups. Why do we use tie-ups? Very simple. We need those cables to be very nice and tight. And again, my friend Wasim going to explain you later how to get those cables inside here because it is a little bit rough, so you have to warm them up a little bit with a lighter and so they can perfectly fit in. Very simple, very important. Generator 100% down. The tanks has to be over. Now why? Very simple. Water flow, gravity, nothing more special. Thank you very much, guys, and Wasim going to explain you the rest.
So here, Wasim here. Actually, as Kenzo explained you, it's actually look. It looks a little bit complicated, but actually it's not. It's very easy. So first of all, this is oxygen tank, and this is HH hydrogen tank. Okay, and here is our gadget. As Kenzo told you before, we are not going to do anything with those screws. Okay. And here is the electric cables, what we will explain, we will show you later how to do it. So the very first thing, what we are going to do, we are going to need two tubes like this, okay? So we are going to add one tube here. This is like for the oxygen tank tube, and the second tube we are going to add here, which will be the hydrogen tube. So look, so how we are going to put the tubes is like we need something lighter, let's say, to fire a little bit, so it will be more soft, and then we can put it in here. And then, as Kenzo told you, we are going to need these tie-ups, so it will not leak or something. Okay, so I was telling you we are going to need these two tubes, and then we are going to use one T to connect. Okay, this is for the water. Okay, and all this is going all the way down. Very easy. I'm going to tell you again. One tube here, the second one here, and we are going to connect it down there. And then we are going to need another tube. What we are going to add it here. and it's going down here. Okay, very easy. It's very simple, guys. It's only, if you will say, only these 6 parts of tubes. Okay, so this one is going down on the right side, and from here up from the left is going, this is for the hydrogen, and this is going down here. Okay, this will be the 4th tube, and then all the way up, this is the last one which is going to your engine. We are going to connect this with your engine, and this is the hydrogen tube. Okay, this is very, very easy, and as you see, this is only 6 tubes, what you see, and at the end, after this we are going to add in the middle, which is very easy. Like here, it will be in the middle, this tube, but it's very easy. We are just going to put with 1 T, and we are going to put it here.
And what's the reason for putting that there?
So this is the reason, because sometime it might be the hydrogen. If we are it's using in the amperes, if there is it's bringing some water or something with the hydrogen.
With the wrong installation, right?
With the wrong installation.
With the wrong installation.
Definitely, if it will bring any water or something, so it will bring it. It's kind of filter, so it will filter. And then this all the way, this is going to the engine. What we have shown already with another explanation is very easy. So this is pretty much, it's not that difficult. And then this is PWM, as Kenzo explained before, and this is, we are going to control our amper, and on every car it depends how old is your car, or how big or small is your car. If it's 5000 cc, it's 10,000 cc or 2000 cc. So we are going to control the power of this. So this is pretty much, and now we are going to explain you, we will show you one working demonstration how this will work. This is pretty much.
So right now, after we put the machine, after we put our generator, now we're gonna finally put some deoxygenate water with it, with some potassa, which potassa is the caustic soda, which you see right here, which we are giving with our generators. Now,
and this drops.
Yes, and this is antifreeze drops. How they call it? Anti-foam liquid. Because when you add potassium to the water, it makes foam, and all the hydrogen, it stays in those small bubbles, which are beautiful. And that is why this liquid is very special and very important. Now, one more thing. I want you to understand about the maintenance of this generator. It's very important that you always have water in it with potassium and always have these liquids. It's very important of how you're going to take care of this generator, because this system is producing something amazing. It's producing green energy. The potential that it has, it goes well beyond your imagination. So I would like you very much to take care of the maintenance and be sure that you're doing everything correctly. And we're going to see Mr. Joe right now doing it. So the bottle of water that we see right here, it already has a potassium. And now we're going to put it there at the tank. And you can see the water dripping and going down to the generator. This is so actually simple. It's very simple. Gravity does the rest. This is why I told you it's very important for those 2 tanks has to be definitely 100% over the generator. So this is something that you have to take care of, and you have to make sure that it works. Now,
and after that, we can complete some water. There is not potassium in the drops.
Yes. First, what we do normally, because right now Mr. George had it already in the bottle mixed up. So what we do first we take a small bottle with half a liter of water, just like you saw right there, and we add 2 spoons of, I think, small spoons, Mr. George, or big spoons?
2 small.
2 small spoons of caustic soda in the water, and how many drops of liquid?
10.
And 10 drops of liquid. So after you put the potassium and you put 10 drops of liquid in half a liter of water, you put the water to the generator, and after you fill it in with the deoxygenate water, which is pure, so it can mix all up. Now what we're looking right here, that we're looking for this water start showing right here. You see right here? So as soon as you go up a little bit at the 3/4 of it, this is where we stop. Halfway, still good enough.
You can see it here.
You can see it also here. It's halfway, right? So now we're gonna connect our generator, our system to the battery so you can actually see how we produce, how we actually separate the pure hydrogen from oxygen. And I know that many people out there, you're gonna say, yeah, you know, we've seen this. No, you haven't. You haven't, guys. It's very simple because this patent was locked for 10 years. The only thing you think you saw is the hydrogen generators. And trust me, it's not just like what we have. Nothing the same. Hydrogen generators, they can be very dangerous, the quality, and except I'm going to tell you some things about hydrogen generators. They produce, as I said before, hydrogen with oxygen. Yeah, hydrogen and oxygen, which they call it hydroxy, right? So what the oxygen does, the oxygen goes into the engine and it oxidizes the engine. So after 2 to 3 years, your engine gonna start getting rust. That's why we have rust, because there is oxygen. Now, when you put pure hydrogen in it, there is no danger of it. Also, there's another danger with hydrogen generators of blowing up, because hydrogen and oxygen gas is very, very dangerous and flammable. As you see, Mr. George has done this a million times. He's the person that actually told us and showed us the system, and we also put in our cars. Me, Wasim, Mr. George, we all have it. The savings is different for every car, actually. My car, I can see a 55% of saving. Wasim can see 50% of saving. Mr. George, who has a smart car, he has up to 65% on saving on gas. And not only gas, also your oils. You know what I'm trying to say, guys, this most of all is not only about saving your fuel, saving your oil. It is 100% environmental. We're saving the environment first of all. Then we save our car, then we save our money. 3 things in one. And as we see right now, it is working. What you see right now happening, it is the electrolysis. In those plates, there is a special membrane that separates the pure hydrogen from the oxygen. And that's what you see. You will never see a system like that. It's very simple, very easy to install, very easy to use. Most important part is maintenance, guys. We're also going to fill you up with the maintenance, how it's going to be. It's nothing so hard. As we said, you know, every 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 kilometers, just check your car, check if there is water inside. If there is no water, just fill it up. Potassium, liquid, it's all going to be okay. So guys, I hope you liked this video. I hope you understood as much as possible. I hope it had value. If there is any more questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you very much. Me, Wasim, and George New Hydro. We're out. And one more time, let me just show you pure hydrogen. Boom. That is the worst thing that's gonna happen. So in case that people are afraid and they saw hydrogen generators, they do much, much worse. This is what our generator does. It's a pure hydrogen. There is no danger because we do not restore hydrogen in our car. We're producing it while we drive the car. While we start the car, the production is starting. When we stop the car, it's stopping. So the danger is less and less. And that is why we created the system. Safety first, guys. Boom. That's it. Thank you very much, guys. Neo Hydro, Wasim, George, we're out.